I'm sorry, little one.
It must have been love, but it's over now. It must have been good, but I lost it somehow. It must have been love, but it's over now. From the moment we touched till the time had run out.
Hey, what's going on, guys? Kieran from Fingers Crossed. I hope you enjoyed that little open. Obviously, it's quite sad that Misc has been hit. Obviously, it's not nice that Misc got hit, and like, I know it's been a little while since I've had an updated deck profile, but here it is. I think this is actually the best way to play this deck now. I know there's loads of other variants with like Nemesis Keystone, which, spoiler alert, I don't play, but it's not needed. I think this is the best way to play this deck, and you obviously could change a few things, obviously, for personal preference. But yeah, this is how I'm playing the deck. Obviously, I got second place, only losing to Sky Striker, and I put that down mostly because I don't know the deck. I wasn't around during that format. I've only been playing less than a year, so I don't know how the deck functions. I'm sure I'll do better once I learn the deck and where to hit the deck and stuff like that. So yeah, just before we get into the deck profile, I just want to say, can you guys please subscribe? Like, one of my Dinosaur videos, the Dinosaur combo that I did, I think in like January, February, has nearly 6,000 views. 6,000. And I'm still only on like 326 subscribers. That is absolutely mad. That is crazy. And then on looking through my analytics, 76% of you are not subscribed to my channel. 76. So you're watching my videos, but you're not subscribed. Now, I'd really appreciate if you guys could just go down, hit the subscribe button. I think in the bottom right-hand corner, there'll be like a little subscribe button. Just click on that, and then it's a win-win for us both. You get to see more amazing Dinosaur combos, more amazing Dinosaur videos, or more deck profiles, or any Yu-Gi-Oh video, and then I get another subscriber, and you get to join in with all the fun. So yeah, please get that done. And then without further ado, guys, let's get into the deck profile. Okay, guys, so let's get into the deck profile. Obviously, second place, as I've explained. Only losing the Sky Striker, which is obviously unfortunate, but I don't know how the deck plays yet. I need to learn it. Obviously, I wasn't around during that crazy format. But yeah, as normal, as per, we've got 2 Conductor Tyranno and just 1 Pankratops. Very staple, really. It's going to be mostly quite a lot of the cards that people already know. So obviously we've got 3 Oviraptor. Absolutely broken is this card. So good. Yeah, we lost Misc to 1, but we've still got 3 Ovi, and yeah, he's just amazing. Then our one-offs: Giant Rex, and Dinosaur, and the newly hit Miscellaneousaurus. I chose to play this build because you only need 1. You'll see the build now, but yeah, this is basically why I only try to play this, because you only need 1. It does suck if you draw Archosaur, but I only drew it once, and then all I did was set up for next turn, and then next turn I just OTK'd. So yeah, just do it that way. Then obviously only the 2 babies, because I don't want this game to go longer than 2 turns realistically. 4 at most. 2 is more than enough. Don't need the rest. Then Hand Trap Lana. We've got 2 Bell and 2 Ash. Obviously Bell was really good. I would have liked to play this at 3, but I think I'm already at 44 cards. And obviously you don't want anyone trying to DD Crow your Misc or anything like that. So yeah, that's why Bell's in here. Ash is generic, you know what it does. Then, of course, basically customary. If anyone's stupid enough to try and do something to your Misc, if you draw it, or trying to Ash your Fossil Dig, or anything like that, you just Gamma, and you get a free Synchro. Then for board breaking cards, we've got 2 Godala, and we've got 1 Doberan. So the reason I play Doberan is because if you've got what you need already in your hand, you can normal OV and OV can add you Doberan. So that's why I play the 1. And then this is obviously the best one, just in case someone's statues. There is a Tri Brigade player at my locals, so obviously Godala is the next best one to play. Then going into the next part, we are playing the Shadow package, the Go Second Shadow OTK. That's what we're playing. Dragon, obviously, just pop a back row. That's why that one's in here. I do play Aerial in my side, but not in my main, because I just want to kill this turn, so it doesn't really make sense, right? So I actually play Genesis, because Genesis then, I can target 1 monster on the field and negate its effects. So if I've Cardued 1 and they've got another monster with a negate, I can Shadow Fusion if they allow me to, and then I can send Genesis and Rex, and then I can negate one of their monsters. So that's pretty good. That is why this is in here. Now into our spells. Playing obviously 3 Lost World. Lost World is obviously very good. Protects your OV, like it chain blocks it essentially, so it can just help you get to your Misc if you need. Obviously gives you more protection as well. It's another form of protection. 3 Fossil Dig. I just see this as Misc, essentially. So we're playing 4 Misc in the deck. 2 double Evo Peel. Obviously, I know I only played the 1 Archosaur, but if you draw it, you can't resolve your Archosaur if you don't have another one, so you have to play the 2. Then, of course, like we've just seen, Shadow Fusion. Sorry for the mixed rarities. My other ones are in my Drytron deck, so it is what it is. But Shadow Fusion, broken, really helps break boards, getting you to that Shekanaga. They're more board breaking cards. Triple Tactics Talent. You can either draw 2 if you need it, or just take a monster. Really, really good. Then thank you Konami for the reprint. So I've got a 3rd on the way, but that's why I'm playing Regeki and Harpies. Otherwise, potentially I would just lower this down and just play 3 Lightning Storm. Maybe I would still play the Harpies anyways, just as further back row removal, because this deck is really difficult to play against back row. But yeah, for now, this lineup really worked, and I'm not going to lie, it is quite funny to Regeki people. They're like, what? It's still quite funny. So that was those lineup. Very, very good. 1 for 1. This is essentially my other Archosaur. Yeah, one more could say it's my other Archosaur. Then we've got, now this card, I've put it last because it's kind of a weird one. It's a good card, very good card, but you can't really OTK unless you put 16k damage on board, and that is very, very difficult. Is these. So these are basically, I don't want to use it. If I have to, I will, but I would have to set up like a normal board with like Dolka or Lagia or something like that if I use this, because you won't be able to OTK, because obviously the damage is halved. But it's in here just in case like I have an insanely bad hand and I draw it. But potentially this can just be taken out because, yeah, it's not necessary. On to the extra deck. So we are playing 1 Link, Kuriboh, and 1 Secure Gardener. Basic combo to be able to get you something into the grave. Didn't actually need to make this. I did make Link Kuriboh just to make sure I had a non-dinosaur in the grave, but obviously everyone knows these in a dinosaur build. 1 Verte, so I put this in just because I had a spot and I just could not decide what to put in. And this is obviously for Shadow Fusion. I put it in here, just forgot the last effect that you can't special summon after this, so you can't really make Shekanaga, have UCT on board and then overlay because you were locked now, that's it. But yeah, I never made it, to be honest. Then we've got Repidocus and Smorg. No, I didn't have wind statue barrier in the main. It's in the side, just in case I did need to go first against something ridiculous. Smog is still very good. It's still a good combo, and we can still pull it off in this deck. Blackluster Soldier, very good. My fucking locals is so control heavy. There's Lich play. There's Lich. There's people playing Amazement, Trap Trick, fucking Altergeist, Live Twin, Sky Striker. Is fucking horrible, honestly. So obviously this is very difficult for most of those decks to out. They have to go like weird ways about it. So yeah, very good. Then into our XYZs, we've got one Lagia, one Dolka, and then one Tornado Dragon. Never made these, only made this. Just because I couldn't get rid of the last back row someone had, so I made this before I went to battle phase. And obviously, yeah, just protected me from the one thing that they were going to do. And then last but not least, obviously, this really helps you OTK as well. It feels so satisfying to do it as well. Like your Shadow Fusion, make Shekanaga, pop a card, negate a monster if you need to, deal 2, make leap, attack. Like, it just feels so good, so good. So yeah, very, very nice to do that. Then Shadow package, we've got one Winder, one Construct, and one Shek. So never made Construct, never made Winder. Winder's there just in case we go first. Like setting this up, going first would be pretty nice. And then obviously we've got Shekanaga. As is our main one. Construct never made also, but it was just there just in case we needed to. But yeah, Shekanaga was the one. Just make Shekanaga, make UCT, overlay into Dora, into Max, and then yeah. And then for the last spot, obviously we do play the Gamma package, so we've got one spot. It's quite a weird one to be honest, but I just looked for generic 8 synchro, and I went with this. I went with Draco Berserker of the Tenyu. So basically, if they activate a monster's effect, I can banish it. So it helps me just clear another monster off the board if I need to. And then also, if this card destroys an effect monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, this card gains attack equal to the destroyed monster's attack, and then also it can make a second attack. So if I Fossil Dig and they ash it, I can just Gamma, make this, and then of course I'll have this for protection while I'm doing my combo, while I'm like setting up my board to banish anything that they try to do, and then also. If I kill something with it, then I'm going to be able to gain attack and then attack again. So it just gives me more options to be able to OTK. On into the side, I will show you what I sided. 3 Nibiru, 3 Lancia. I never put these in. I didn't need to, like I said, because now everyone's playing more control. I just never needed to put these in. And then 3 Phantasme, obviously it's good against like Striker, and then Live Twin this is good against, so obviously it's good for that. Rare occasions it can be good against Elderlich as well, because obviously they do make Link Spider sometimes, so obviously it's good for that. Then the last 2 monsters were Aerial and Statue. Obviously Aerial is good against Striker because you can banish their engaged or like just some spells just so they can't just fucking keep plussing. And then Statue was obviously in there just in case you did need to go first. Yeah, that's for the monsters. And then Cosmic Cyclone, Cosmic Cyclone, Cosmic Cyclone, and Red Reboot. Those are the last ones. Obviously this is for like Lich, Live Twin and stuff like that, because they're just monkey flip decks. And then obviously these are, I chose to play these over anything else because I want all my cards to combo, so I'm not playing Twin Twisters, and obviously Twin Twisters is not good against Sky Striker. You want to be banishing their stuff, so yeah, that's what I'm playing. That's what I'm playing those. And obviously I don't play more back row removal because I already play like Harpies and then 2 Lightning Storm, so that's why as well I don't play those. But guys, that is it for the deck profile. Still performed very, very well. Obviously second place, only losing the Sky Striker. That was it. And I'll put that down to me not very much knowing the deck. I did brick game 1 like so bad. So bad. I drew like 2 talents, Pot of Prosperity, Lightning Storm, and Harpies or something like that. Something ridiculous. So that obviously that. Don't let anyone tell you this deck is dead. Misc at 1 is absolutely fine. This is why I've chose to play it. This variant though, where you can just OTK, you only need 1 Misc. Get to your Misc, use it once, and then just obliterate your opponent in that 1 turn. Very, very good. I think this is the best way to play the deck at the moment. I know it's been a long while since I made a deck profile, but for Dinosaurs, but yeah. Very, very fun as well. Like, it's not just the linear fucking same combo, same shit that you do when you add 3 Misc. So yeah, I very much enjoyed playing this version this time. But yeah, thanks for watching guys. Please hit the subscribe button, hit the like button as I mentioned earlier, and I'll see you guys in the next video.